Alright. Hi everybody, it's John from Hillbilly Wine 101, and we have a little surprise. We're getting ready to have our Christmas Eve meal, and Tim got in the car without permission today. And he ended up, where, Tim? Explain this.
The Hangar 41 Winery next to Page Field, the airport here in Fort Myers on Route 41.
So he calls me up, he sends a picture of 6 bottles of wine, and says, I'm gonna get one of these, or I got one of these for the our Christmas Eve meal. And I said, which one? And he said, all of them. So, when you look this up, I don't know much about it. It's in Florida. And I know, I'm like, well, they don't really grow too many grapes other than muscadine that I know of here. So I'm like, how could they have all these wines? So I looked it up. It basically said it was a winery slash brewery. They sell a lot of, they make their own wines, and you can sample them and taste them and buy them. But they also sell wine-making equipment and beer-making equipment. And I know that they started, I wrote that, in 1996, and they have over 80 types of wine there. And they get the juice. The wine juice is sent to them from all over the world, and then they make their different styles. So the first one we're going to try here. No. Whoa. See, that's real glass, folks. Is this the one?
Yeah, Paso Doble.
Paso Doble. Now, Tim knows good wine. He's Irish. And, after they drink all their whiskey, they know a lot about wine. So, this is Hangar 41 Winery, bottled in September of 2017, 14% ABV. It says, first-class wines are our ultra-premium line, handcrafted using only the finest varietal juice obtained from some of the best grapes growing regions around the world. This is made with Grenache and Syrah, which is a nice blend. Now, some of these I thought, well, man, they must not, I doubt they put them in barrels, so that's very expensive. So I thought, well, maybe a lot of times they'll cut up wood that barrels are made out of, and where the wine's ferment, and they'll just chop up the pieces and throw it in, which is really not bad. But this says that on the ones that are aged in wood, which they have some, they actually use the barrels. Barrels are expensive. So, kudos to them for using real barrels. Because I can't remember, I worked at you've taken a tour of the Brown Foreman, which uses the bourbon barrels, and I think they go like $700–800 for new barrels.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. Of course, people make money on them, and then they resell in the secondary market to age different kind of wines, whiskeys of all kinds, Tabasco sauce. What? Oh, and I can't remember what they made a day. It was pretty interesting. How many they did by hand? And they're like, no, and not everybody these barrels. Of course, wine barrels are a little different from bourbon barrels. But it smells so good in there. That oak, that fresh cut wood all day long. They're cutting. It's nice. And they have a lot of. Just Illinois. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we got here on this wine that they blended, and
Very deep.
Yeah, deep
it is.
red.
So Grenache, what did I say, Syrah?
Yes, yes. Smells mild.
I can smell the fruit and the fruit forward, the fruit character, the sweet like red fruits. Like if you were at the one of them stands, and you had all the fruits mixed, the fresh like the strawberries and the blueberries and the raspberries. Well, no, just like a fruit stand, really. It's good to taste.
It's different.
Tastes alright, but I never had that taste before in a while.
Yeah. So if it's not a lot of brand, Grenache, of course, is that's what they make a lot of rosé out. That's where our one last night we had the rosé out of Cabernet Sauvignon. It was so much different because they usually make that out of Grenache. It tastes a little bitter.
It tastes like a peppery taste.
Yeah, at the end.
Peppery.
Yeah. There's fruit in the front and then pepper in the back.
Yeah. So you feel get the taste of the fruit, which seems sweeter than it is, because whenever it's fruit forward, it tastes sweet. Then you swallow it, and the after finish kind of get a little peppery, spicy,
Spicy.
with a little bit of, I get like, it's kind of acidic, you know, I can taste the acid
Right.
in there, which I always like a little acidic, not too tannin, light
I don't
tannin.
taste any tannin.
Tastes a little bit very light, so a little more on the acid, which makes it a little more refreshing to me. Now, so I like it. Would you all, and it's cool to be in a local place right here, that's kind of neat.
Mhm. Right.
And you can make your own, I guess you can experiment
Right.
with
Yep.
how long you want to leave it on wood, what blend you want to put in, that'd be fun.
Mhm.
Quick, put it on wood, a couple of years, you gotta wait a couple of years. But, you know,
Might be worth
so,
it.
yeah. Now, would you say this is a sipper or with food or both?
Food, steak.
Food. I would say food.
Mostly.
Food, so it's got enough structure and strength, stuff like that, to hold up, and won't be overpowered by a meal and stuff like that. And you said steak, yeah, like meats and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's cool, so you got that grape, and they blend them together, and I'm not sure, I don't think they put this on the wood or anything, but, you know, leaving it in contact with the skin and all like that, give it a little tannin, give it the fruit, nice blend, so. All right, thank you, good job, Hangar 41. Cheers.